And sure enough, in the first year I got that gig, you know, the one that keeps you alive because you're not legal yet. At the fancy cabaret. And I was very happy to have my sheet music in that suitcase. I heard it, and I had no idea that it was my way of speaking and my body language that was getting me in so much trouble. So I didn't know what all that was, because what was I, 14? Maybe at 15. Thank God I went to school with a bunch of really cool, freaky kids. So good to see ya. I love it when we know who we are. Me with me. I have no doubt. I'm going to sing this one for the freakiest. We lost him, but he showed me the way. It's called, well, I think you'll figure out the title soon enough. She wasn't a rock star yet, but my God, you could not breathe in the same room as Carol Boat because she was so intense with her Carol Boatness. Can you imagine that? Well, I'm 9, and I'm just at my friend's house, and that's his sister. No wonder somebody became our rock and roll star. As advertised, you're getting the whole thing. All of it. I'm really delighted to be able to debut a song here in Toronto next. I want to point out somebody in the crowd that's a very special artist that is here in Canada that I had the opportunity to mentor when they were very young, and now we're writing together. That's how good they are. I only did it once with one other artist that I had worked with, and it was Mr. J.P. Sachs. You might have heard of him. So without going on and on, I want you, when you leave, when I'm on intermission, not now, I want you to go to your phone and I want you to look up an artist called Say Blue. S-E-Y-B-L-E-U, Say Blue. And I want you to just take a moment to listen to that music and feel the deep vibe. Deep vibe. Deep vibe. Deep vibe. You got it. Say Blue and I and our buddy Jim wrote this song. It's describing a moment in my life where with a friend like Howie, you can see how important it is for you yourself to take control of what's going to work for you. I knew which words to song love. Yeah, so you leave your parents' house to try to find what's going to make you happy. I got very, very lucky, very, very young. And his name was Renee Highway. And it makes me smile just to say his name out loud. That is for sure. You know, our romance was crazy, whirlwind, gorgeous, basically like a queer indie movie. And we were the two princes of the town with our crazy 80s hair, running around just being in love and enjoying the cross-cultural exchange. It was really something else. And imagine me and you. I do. I think about you day. blah, blah, blah. Ready? 2, 3, ah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yes. Blah, 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 blah. So, it was a truly magic time. We lived on Spadina, above a store. You know how you do. And for those who don't know, I am a Spadina Jew. I'm a Kensington Market Hebrew person. Because I had a great aunt with a greengrocery who moved to Los Angeles to be the greengrocer to the stars. Did you know Lucille Ball does not pay her bills? I'm telling you, this broke me when I was a teenager. Because who's keeping her company? Lucy. And she doesn't pay her bills. So as a Kensington Market human, can you imagine my good fortune to find the perfect apartment for us right above the store, across from what used to be where my parents took me for, you know, latkes. When this might be the best song ever written, I don't know. Fight me. See it? Yeah, got something better? I don't think so. You know, the crazy thing is that the Nylons, actually, it was a Nylon who lived 4 doors down. So they practiced on the same damn roof. Can you even imagine that? In my little pea-brain world, I had no clue that would happen. And then there they are, like, hi, we need a baritone. And I'm like, well, yeah, you talking to me? And honestly, it was not an easy gig to start with. First of all, can I just say, a cappella. Okay. Patricia Silver, who actually runs the Sing Festival, which is an a cappella festival, just said, yes. I mean, a cappella. So there I am. You know, keep in mind, I'm that groovy kid from Queen Street with the crazy hair and a full band, and I do things in my key. I sing my songs in my key. And then suddenly I'm in this worldwide act, this record deal manager, everything go around the world, you're flown everywhere, beautiful hotel was fantastic, you got clothes, you know where, but it's not my key. Not my... Go to a coach and learn to sing all the fucking notes, asshole. Well, they didn't quite say it exactly like that. But, you know, I got the drift. So here I am, and I'm singing with the guys, and like, I love a 3-minute, don't you guys love a 3-minute pop song that just, there's a problem, you're gonna deal with the problem, and at the end of the song, the problem's over. Okay, that is beautiful to me. That's a way of living that I can get down with. I have a problem. By the end of this song, the problem is over. That's a song I want to sing. So I got to sing a bunch of 3-minute songs with beautiful voices. Singing a cappella, it changed me as a person. I think it made me nicer. I really do. I think I have a little bit of an attitude. And I had an attitude adjustment. But and there are some lovely singers in British Columbia and Alberta. But tonight we have some serious singers in the house. I would be greatly amiss if I was not to make this a group number. What do you think? But don't worry. We're going to make it really, really simple. Because God forbid you should have to sing all those parts, right? We've got a nice little dividing line right down the middle. You can be group A, you guys can be group B. What do you think? Do you like the letter? Are you good with A? Is that good? B's okay? Yeah? They're a little non-verbal over there. When they're non-verbal, you have to be more patient. But you know when you call them nonverbal, then they yell later, right? Okay, so it goes like this. And silhouette, 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 silhouette. So you got the fancy notes, right? So it's a silhouette, 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 silhouette. Oh, you know how it goes. It goes like this. 2, 3, 4. A silhouette. You guys are fantastic. Beautifully done. I thought you knew your part very well. No vocal coach for you. But there we were, you know, it was a crazy time. We watched, it was party time, a lot of fun. It was also a crazy time in the gay community. We watched as HIV/AIDS circled us like a strange horror movie, taking our friends, our mentors, and sometimes even our workmates. We watched it slowly circling us until finally it came into our beautiful love nest there on Spadina Avenue and took you from my arms. I give you the ballad of Pleasurette. There's a hometown staring back. I hear your voice all night. The music haunts me, just like the laughter from the distant shore. And baby, how your kisses taunt me, even though I know you don't want me no more. All night under that laughing moon. I made a little record in Los Angeles with my buddy Clint. He was my guitar player in the rock band, and he turned to me one day. We were trying to make a rock record with the band, and he said, "These songs are better on the piano. That's the record you should make." I looked at him and I thought, all the problems he was causing, the band's gonna love that. And I said, "Okay, I'll make the record, but you gotta produce it." So we spent some beautiful times together. You know, it's a thing when you're making music with people, there's a part of it that's hard to describe. It's like you become so, you have to trust so deep. You kind of have to love. It's about love when you're making good music. I'm looking at Jackie because we make music that whenever we sing together, I feel the love. And it's, you know, it's a beautiful feeling. Some other beautiful musicians and singers in the room together, you know what I'm talking about. So Clint and I had that love. Now we lost him. We made the record, and he made some other records. It's wonderful, rock and roll. He lived the rock and roll lifestyle for real. And we were quitting drugs, but I was just quitting marijuana. And he was quitting other things, and he went back on them, and we lost him. But before we did, he helped me make the record that defined honesty for myself as an artist. This next song really is about when I came back to Toronto and faced those memories. It's called Spadina Moon. Well, this story does have a happy ending. Oh, what's that? What is it? Oh, yeah, well. So I met a very special somebody on the way to New York. Oh, I know, right? Am I a lucky man? I'm such a lucky man. But you know, you never really know how things are going to work out. So I think it's very important to say that although we might have been quite enthralled, that's a hard one. Enthralled. You never really know how it's going to end up, though, right at the beginning. And of course, he was on his way to New York to star on Broadway, you know. So he had a job in another country. And I was like, oh, well, you never really know how it's going to go. So, but I do also think to myself, I do enjoy some New York City. And I thought, well, this might be a really good time for me to take my little Canadian credit card down and do a little stage door Johnny romancing. Yeah, stage door Johnny romancing. And the trouble with that, of course, is you can get into a lot of trouble during showtime in Times Square. So I just locked myself in one of those little writing rooms, you know, the one you imagine that, you know, Carole King and Jerry Coffin and all those people were in, that tiny room with no view and a bad smell and a piano. That's what I locked myself into, and I started writing the New York Stories album. As I was falling in love and as we were understanding what was happening. And so this song was the last to come of the songs because I thought, I don't have a song that sums up the falling in love when you're in New York City. And I'll always be thankful that my sister-in-song, Jackie Richardson, joined me in this recording. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, my love. And I'm going to give it to you, but I want you to imagine that we're singing it together. And I wonder how that New York story is going to end. What was it? They say this is the city where we come to live our dreams. This is a show that I've been touring the country with. It's my first time back on tour after COVID. And you're not supposed to say the name, you're supposed to say after the pandemic. It's nicer, right? If you say COVID, it reminds you of the shot and things like that. If you say pandemic, it reminds you of your pajamas. and all the streaming services that you still haven't gotten rid of, although you said you would. And you haven't. But you're the people that came out tonight, so I love you. Thank you for coming. I don't get to sing this show for my hometown crowd. I've been singing it for the Nylon fans across the country, so they could get to know who I really am. So I could come out from the beautiful a cappella, harmonies, and those amazing songs, and tell them my story. Up on the Roof will be on tour on the East Coast. The person I'm about to sing about and I will be on vacation as well, back in the home stomping grounds, which I look forward to. And but I'll never forget having been able to bring these songs to you and to be able to tell my stories to my hometown. That means a great deal to me. And without further ado, we're going to sing a song that J.B. Sachs and I wrote together when he was but a wee teenager. Now, maybe he was about 20. He sang the backup with us in the New York Stories album, so I would say, yeah, he's probably like 20, something like that. Just like a little wee thing, you know. And, but boy, it was great to write with him. It was fantastic, a little song about my true heart called Starting Tomorrow. Like a teenager. Just, No, you all have been wonderful. I'm going to say a dear thank you to the wonderful people here at Hugh's Room and on the sound. We love you. I tell you, if I had more money, you'd be on the road with me, girl. Quit that day job. Come on, come on. And we love that Hughes really supports original music here in Canada. And there's not a touring artist who comes through even the brand new place and doesn't say, a listening room this size in Toronto, yes, please sign me up. So we thank the good people for keeping it alive and going. I have a couple of thank yous as well. I need to say thank you to Erica Angus. That woman who runs Collingwood Theatre gave Tom and I the opportunity to create a beautiful piece of work on both Billy Davis and myself that we toured after the pandemic, and that kept us in front of the public right when we needed a very inexpensive show to play all the theaters. Thank you so much for your love and your care. A career doesn't happen without a whole bunch of human beings. Isn't that the truth? Well, I've already talked about our darling Patricia, who keeps the Sing Festival alive literally on her shoulders. Isn't it true? It's craziness. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you. Absolutely. And Patty Janetta, you're on board there too, aren't you, lover? You're on every single board, though. I mean, really. Are you on my board? Do I have a board? Are you on it?
I'm the chairman of the board.
I feel like you might be in entertainment somehow. There's so many wonderful people that I'd love to thank. Some amazing singers. Colette Easy is one of Toronto's unsung heroes. You're going to hear Colette Easy one day and you're going to freak the hell out. There she is. I'm telling you, I heard your record and I just about died. I just couldn't believe how good it was. And I've got another singer I want to introduce you to. He's brand new from, I know I'm going on and on, I really am. But there's one more singer I need you to know about. He's a young, up-and-coming jazz singer. He has a beautiful soul and just arrived to town from Fredericton, okay? And is going to be playing on the 19th. Where are you playing, Patrick, on the 19th? You gotta say it a little louder for the people. Right, okay, so Patrick is playing there on the 19th. got to hear this young man sing the jazz, like reborn to sing the jazz, this human being right here. Welcome to town. You know I love you. I will always love you. Even though the tears are falling, yes, falling from my eyes, I still remember, baby. I'll cross over the door. Russ Boswell on the bass. Now you already know my name is Micah Barnes, but what you don't know is that when I signed the CD that I'm going to sell you over there after the show, when you look at the autograph on your CD, because I know your auntie or your grandma or somebody in your life still has a CD player or at least a car. When you look at my name and it looks like it says I want you to remember, it's not actually yeah, I want you to remember my name. It's Micah Barnes. Micah. We could do this all night. I'm totally into it. Are you into it? I feel like we're into it. No, you all have things to do. Okay. Come on, baby, you know that you got to say goodbye. You know, baby, you know that you say goodbye. Say goodbye. I love you, baby, but now it's time to say goodbye. I appreciate the applause. It was a lot of hard work to get there. And it means that I feel a little less like I'm hustling and a little bit less like I'm running in place to try, I feel like there's some support. And I want to use my platform. I want to be able to speak in the language that is the most authentic, that is the most true to me. I've lived many years on the planet now, and I don't just want to entertain. We loved giving you Vegas Breeze as an album. I loved singing the romance of New York stories. And we're preparing an album of 60s R&B and soul classics. So, yeah, I can't wait to give you this album. But I'm writing from a very more true place these days, with the idea that as I move forward, I'll be able to use my voice in ways that help. And so I'd like to sing you a song that's the first time it's ever been sung, that I wrote with a wonderful local artist called Jenna Ree. Jenna is an incredible jazz and now indie pop artist, a great writer, a great friend to us, and a very special human being. So if you're looking for someone besides, say, Blue in your phone when you go home, Jenna Ree is an amazing artist. And we wrote this little song called Sweet Boy.